Today is an exciting day because we are here today going through my top recommendations for the Sephora Spring Sales event. Now, this event is going on through April 20th, so everything is on sale, and some things, have some really great discounts. So I would just like to share some of the top things that I enjoy using from Sephora, and hopefully you'll enjoy them too. So we're just going to jump right in because I'm so excited. So the first thing that I want to talk to you about today is foundation and makeup. So I actually have an autoimmune problem, and that is called vitiligo. So basically what happens is that different areas of my body end up losing the melatonin, and it's not as noticeable in the winter, but around all of my joints, my fingers, my different things on my face, my forehead, I have lost my pigment. And so I always am looking for things that offer great coverage without accentuating fine lines and all that kind of thing. So let me share with you what I have. I used to use Mary Kay products exclusively. And a couple of years ago, they actually stopped making the color of the cream to powder foundation that I really, really liked. I used it for years. And so now I have found a product called Laura Geller. I love Laura Geller. It's almost like a powder, but it sets on your skin and it gives you really good coverage. Now, they offer all kinds of things through Laura Geller, and Sephora has some wonderful products, but the two that I really like are the first one that I use is called the Balance and Brighten Color Correcting Baked Powder Foundation. So I use this. It is a really nice powder, and basically I put it on with a sponge, and you just put it on like a powder, and it sets somehow on your skin, and it just works wonders. This thing is wonderful. I put it on in the morning. I usually put on a little bit of under eye cream, and then I put on a little bit of like highlighter under my eyes, and this is really all I use with some Laura Geller rouge. So I use both. I use the Laura Geller rouge, and I use the Laura Geller special correcting powder. And I'm telling you, they have made a world of difference for me. Now, the other thing I really like to put them on with, in addition to the sponge, is that I have one of these kabuki brushes, and these are so soft. You can use them you can see the powder because I use mine for the powder, but you can also use them for foundation and all kinds of things. Again, mine is Laura Geller because that's the one that I really like. So these are the Laura Geller products that I use for that. I also have something called the Laura Geller Skin Perfecting Primer. So I really like to put this on under my makeup. It just helps my makeup to set throughout the day. So in addition to losing pigment on my skin, as you can see, I started losing pigment in my hair back in my early 20s, believe it or not. And it started off as like a skunk stripe kind of down the middle of my head. And slowly but surely, it kind of took over all my hair. And so I have this white hair. It's not just gray, it's white because I'm missing a lot of the pigment in my hair. And in addition to losing pigment in my hair, I lose it on the hair on my eyebrows. You should see me when I don't have my makeup on. So because of that, I use a product called Kosas. So what this is, it's kind of it's for tinting your eyebrows, but you do it every day. It's not like something that's going to hurt you or anything like that. You can kind of draw on exactly where your eyebrows to go, and then it goes on almost like a mascara. And so I use the Brow Pop, which allows me to kind of shape my eyebrows. And then I use the Eyebrow, which is really good. You just brush it on and you can see it makes me look like I have eyebrows. I mean, I have the hair, it's just all white. So I don't like the look. So I use these two products. And these are available on the Sephora website. The other thing that I really like to use, and I don't have it on right now because I am dealing with a sty still in my eye, but it's this Lancome Eye Dolly. It's a strengthening and volumizing mascara. So I love this stuff. You put this on and it comes in a travel size like I have here. And you can also use it in a regular size. So it's got kind of a, curve shaped brush that you can use. And this stuff is amazing. It stays on all day. It doesn't clump. It doesn't have little flecks that end up all over your eyes. For whatever reason, you can wash it off with soap and water, but this stuff is amazing. Now, in the summer, I do use a waterproof mascara. It's a little different than this, but throughout the year, this works amazing. And I like it because I can wash it off at night with soap and water, go through my routine. It works perfectly. The next product that I really love is the Clinique Moisturizer. Now this is called I'm sorry, it's kind of dark in here. I wanted you to be able to see the products, but this is called a Smart Clinical Repair. It's an SPF 50, which is important when you're out in the sun as much as I am. This is a new container that I just bought actually. And you put this on, it's a cream, and it really does repair. I found that if I put these different products on before I put my makeup on, it makes all the difference in the lines not being really noticeable on my skin. I mean, it's really amazing. I don't know if you could tell any kind of a difference from that, but you can see this is more wrinkled. This looks more soft and smooth. I mean, it's amazing. Some of the products that they have out now. And then another product that I really wanted to talk to you about, which I don't have right now, I'm completely out, but I'm going to be ordering through this sale. I wait for the 2 sales every year. It's called Lixr Beauty, L-I-X-R Beauty. Now this is a multi-use cream to powder concealer and a foundation stick. Now I find that works really good under the eyes and not caking so much as a lot of other makeups do. I use the Cashew 2.5N, which is a light to neutral color. You might find that another color works good for you. I'm kind of a fair to light colored skin, and then I have to always adjust for that vitiligo problem that I have. So those are some of the things that I use on the Sephora website. Right now with their spring sale, you can get up to 35% off on the Sephora collections. Depending on what you are as far as an insider customer, there's different tiers of what you can get off as far as discounts, but everything's on sale. They're offering free shipping with different terms of their website. But you can pick it up, you can order it and pick it up at a Sephora store. If you've never been to Sephora, what I love, when you go to the department store and you're looking for a product, you have to kind of go, spot to spot looking for what you need. It's kind of a pain because you don't know, just because you use Estee Lauder or Clinique or something like that, you don't always use all their products. Sometimes you use one product, then another product, then another product. You can buy all those different products at Sephora. It is just so convenient. So you can either pick them up or you can have them shipped to you online. So in my case, once I find the products I love, I don't go to the stores anymore. I hate shopping. So I actually order everything online and it's super convenient. And I wait till I get free shipping. I wait till it's good discounts and, it just works for me. So I'm going to leave a link in the I'll tag some of these products so that you can see what I'm talking about. I'm also going to just leave the discount code and the Sephora website information down in the description. If you're interested in trying any of these products, I think you'll like them. I think as we mature, not everybody obviously is going to have the same issues that I have, but you may have something different than I have. And for me, I have to be very careful of the sun, because when I am out in the sun, I can't have, a ton of tanning or burning, or my skin it will burn immediately where I have lost the pigment because there's nothing there to absorb anything. So there you go. But for most of us, as we age, we don't want a ton of, worrying about that radiation coming into our skin because it ages us. And we still love to be out in the sun. We still like to take advantage of all that wonderful sunshine, but we don't always want to have to take advantage of, it ruining our skin. So anyway, I hope that you'll check it out. If you're looking for some bargains today, these are going to go on. Like I said, their spring sale lasts until the 20th of April. It's an amazing opportunity to take advantage of. And I think if you look into it, you'll find some kind of products that you enjoy. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, check out my channel. It might have some things on it you like. I've lost a lot of weight. I'd love to share with you some of my weight loss tips, over 80 pounds now. And I do lots of cooking and gardening and all things healthy these days. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.